Yo, what is good, everybody? This is the Chosen One FN, and I'm back after I think a month-long break or something because I needed video ideas. But now we got a new video idea today. I have reversed every single NBA player that's on a rosters overall. So, like if you go to free agents here, now this is filmed the day after the Norman Powell, John Collins 3-team deal. So Dame still doesn't have a contract. Malik Beasley doesn't have a contract. Russell Westbrook doesn't have a contract, etc. So, let's just get into the rosters real quick. We got the Philadelphia 76ers led by the big three of Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, and Justin Edwards. The Bucks have Kevin Porter Jr., Jamari, I guess that's how you say it, and Giannis still. The Bulls have Matas Buzelis, Ayo Dosunmu, and Jameer Young. The Cavaliers have Darius Garland, Lonzo Ball, and Naquan Tomlin. The Celtics have Miles Norris, Sam Hauser, and Max Shulga. The Clippers have Derrick Jones Jr., Chris Dunn, and Bogdan Bogdanovic. The Grizzlies have Gigi Jackson, Javen Small, and Vince Williams Jr. This is a terrible roster. The Hawks have Daquan Plowden, Luke Kennard, and Jalen Johnson. The Miami Heat have Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, and Jaime Jaquez. The Hornets are the worst roster in this whole thing. They have Brandon Miller, Josh Okogie, and Musa. The Jazz have John, Lauri Markkanen, and Isaiah Collier. The Kings have Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis, and Dennis Schroeder. The Knicks have Jordan Clarkson, Gershon Yabusele, and OG Anunoby. The Lakers have Dalton Connect, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves. The Orlando Magic have Wendell Carter Jr., Goga Badate, and Mo Wagner. The Mavericks have Dante Exum, Klay Thompson, and Max Christie. The Nets have Day'Ron Sharpe, Zaire Williams, and Terrence Mann. The Nuggets have Jonas Valanciunas, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Spencer Jones leading their team. This is a good big three. The Pacers have Pascal Siakam, Jarris Walker, and Raj Dennis. The Pelicans have Jose Alvarado, Carlo, and Micah. The Pistons have Tobias Harris, Chaz Lanier, and Ron Harper Jr. The Raptors have Scotty Barnes, Jacoby Walter, and Elijah Martin. The Rockets have Amen Thompson, Clint Capella, and Dorian Finney-Smith. The Spurs have Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson, and Luke Cornett. The Suns have Nick Richards, Kobe, and Ryan Dunn. The OKC Thunder are led by Jalen Williams, Aaron Wiggins, and Shea. They're the defending champions. The Timberwolves are led by Dante DiVincenzo, Julius Randle, and Terrence Shannon Jr. The Blazers led by Jeremy Grant, and then they have Denny Avdia and Matisse Thybulle, but they both suck. The Warriors are led by Moses Moody, Alex Tuhey, and Buddy Hield. And then your last team, the Washington Wizards, are led by Cam Whitmore, Keyshawn George, and Justin Champagnie. This dude would be on a regular deal, but I couldn't get it to where he was on a regular deal, so. But that is the entire league. Let's go look at the top five at each position. Top five point guards: Tyrese Maxey, Dante DiVincenzo, Jameer Young, Raj Dennis, and Shea. Top five shooting guards: Amen, VJ, Ayo, Exum, and John. Top five small forwards: Tim Hardaway Jr., Jarris Walker, DFS, Aaron Wiggins, and Moses Moody. Top five power forwards: Bam, Pascal, Buzelis, Derrick Jones Jr., and Gigi. And then the top five centers are Wendell Carter Jr., Goga Badate, Mo Wagner, Jonas Valanciunas, and Clint Capella. And with that being said, I will see you at the trade deadline. So I lied about the trade deadline recap thing or whatever. No important trades. I did want to look at all-star teams though. So in the East, we got Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Pascal Siakam, Jarris Walker, Miles Norris, Rage Dennis, Jordan Clarkson, Moritz Wagner, Daquan Plowden, Bam Adebayo, Wendell Carter Jr., and Max Shulga. And then over in the West, we got Dante DiVincenzo, Amen Thompson, Nick Richards, Kobe, Gigi Jackson, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, D'Angelo Russell, Tim Hardaway Jr., Aaron Wiggins, Alex Tuhey, Klay Thompson, Alperen Sengun. That's all I got. I just wanted to show you the All-Star rosters, and I will see you at the end of the 2025-2026 NBA season. I figured out what the light that's always in my video is. It's the light to the bedroom that covers that up. So, anyway, your MVP is Raj Dennis. Rookie of the Year, Raj Dennis. Sixth Man of the Year goes to AJ Mitchell. Your DPOY goes to Bam Adebayo. Your most improved player goes to Jarris Walker. Clutch Player of the Year, Tyrese Maxey. Coach of the Year, Billy Donovan for the 79-3 Chicago Bulls. Your All-NBA First Team is Rage Dennis, Gigi Jackson, Pascal Siakam, Dante DiVincenzo, and Max Shulga. All-NBA Second Team, Kobe, Bam, Miles, Sharp, and Amen. All-NBA Third Team is Maxey, Walker, Sabonis, Jalen, and Plowden. Here's your All-Defensive First Team. Here's your All-Defensive Second Team. Victor to 70 overall is crazy. All-Rookie First Team if you care. And then All-Rookie Second Team if you care. Okay, so let's look at some standings here to see who's in the playoffs. We're going to simulate the play-in first. The Timberwolves are out of here, the Hawks are out of here, the Spurs are out of here, and the Heat are out of here. So this is your playoff bracket for the 2025-2026 season. In the East, the Bulls are top of the conference at 79-3. Yeah, this is just a really stacked team. The Pistons are the number 2 seed at 66-16, led by Tobias Harris. The 61-21 Magic, yep, they're led by that 3 big men lineup. Goga's injured, probably that's why he's down to 92. The 57-25 Wizards are led by Cam Whitmore. 48-34 Raptors, led by Scotty Barnes. 44-38 Philadelphia 76ers, led by Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. 43-39 Pacers, led by Ray Dennis and Jarris Walker. Well, also Pascal Siakam. And then the 8th seed Cleveland Cavaliers at 42-40 are led by Darius Garland. Now in the West, we have the Warriors at the 1 seed. They went 71-11, led by Moses Moody. They also signed Russell Westbrook. The Thunder 62-20 are led by Aaron Wiggins, Shea, Jalen Williams. They went 62-20, got the 2 seed. Houston Rockets are the number 3 seed, 60-22, led by Amen Thompson and Dorian Finney-Smith, Clint Capella as well. The 59-23 Denver Nuggets, led by Spencer Jones, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Jonas Valanciunas. I have mad stick drift, that's why I keep switching conferences. The Clippers, led by Derrick Jones Jr., went 58-24. Before I can continue, I gotta try to get this stick drift out. There you go. 57-25 Utah Jazz, led by John. 7-seeded Dallas Mavericks won 52-30, led by Dante Exum. And then the 8-seeded Phoenix Suns were 52-30, led by Kobe and Nick Richards. And with that being said, we are going to move into the playoffs. If there's any Game 7s, we'll hop in here. The Cleveland Cavaliers are out of here. They got swept by the Bulls. The Mavericks got swept by the Thunder. The 76ers got beaten 5 by the Magic. The Pacers got beaten 5 by the Pistons. The Raptors got beaten 6 by the Wizards. The The Rockets got beaten 6 by the Jazz. The Clippers got beaten 6 by the Nuggets. And the Suns got beaten 6 by the Warriors. So no Game 7s in the first round. So let's move on to the second round here. Oh, and the Bulls are just running through them. The Magic got swept by the Pistons. The Nuggets got swept by the Warriors. The Wizards got swept by the Bulls. And the Thunder got beaten 5 by the Jazz. Conference finals now. 2-0 on both sides. 3-0 on both sides. And the Pistons are swept by the Bulls. Jazz stay alive. But they lose in 5 to the Warriors. Your Western Conference Finals MVP is Moses Moody. And your Eastern Conference Finals MVP is Jameer Young. NBA Finals, Bulls versus Warriors. You have Russell Westbrook, Buddy Hield, Moses Moody, Jimmy Butler, and Trez Jackson-Davis against the powerhouse team, the Bulls, with Jameer Young, Ayo Dosunmu, Emmanuel Miller, Matas Buzelis, and Jalen Smith. Game 1 goes to the Bulls. Game 2 goes to the Bulls. Game 3 goes to the Bulls. And Game 4 goes to the Bulls. They sweep the Warriors. Jameer Young is your Finals MVP, averaging 15 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists on 40% from the field and 40% from 3. And that will move us into offseason number 1. LeBron retires. Chris Paul, Nicholas Batum, Brook Lopez, Kyle Lowry all retire. Along with Kevin Love, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Drew Holiday as well down there. Greg Popovich, Tom Thibodeau, and Doc Rivers all retire, along with Will Hardy. Hall of Fame is Chris Paul, LeBron, KD, Steph, and Clay. Clay retired? I did not even see Clay. Jimmy Butler down here, Nikola Vucevic. Yep, Clay did retire. So did CJ McCollum. Yeah, okay. Wow, TJ McConnell as well. Stacked retirement class. Jersey retirements. Chris Paul by the Clippers. LeBron by the Heat. Kyle Lowry by the Raptors. Clay by the Warriors. LeBron by the Cavs and Lakers. Steph by the Warriors and KD by the Thunder. Moving into the draft lottery. Also, the draft's not going to reverse their overall. They just come in cooking. And it's going to be the Blazers, Nets, and Hawks with the top 3 picks. Moving to the 2026 draft here. The Blazers with the number 1 pick are going to select Cameron Boozer. The Nets, they're going to select Darren Peterson. And one more pick and we'll get out of here. The Hawks are going to select Chris Senac Jr. And we'll send to the end on that note. Oh, AJ DeBansto went down here to the Grizzlies at number 4. That's a very good pick. And now free agency. We're going to go to day 12, see which of the players have signed. Now, players still available include Tyus Jones, Lachlan Ulbrich, Emmanuel Miller, Elijah Harkless, Jackson Rowe, Max Shulga, Jameer, Tolu Smith, Kevin Porter Jr., Gershon Yabusele. But the best signed players, Jameer Young re-signed with the Bulls, Tobias Harris re-signed with the Pistons. Mo Wagner has left the Orlando Magic to go to the Western Conference champion Warriors. Miles Norris resigns with the Celtics. Ray Dennis resigns with the Pacers. Daquan resigns with the Hawks. Tim Hardaway Jr. has left the Nuggets to go play in Portland. Dante Exum leaves the Mavericks to go play in Golden State. So he is teaming up with Mo Wagner. John has re-signed with the Jazz, and Ron Harper Jr. has left the Pistons for the Brooklyn Nets. And with that being said, we're going to move into the 2026-2027 NBA season. Alright, I'm here at the end of the 2026-2027 NBA season. Dante DiVincenzo is your MVP. AJ DeBansto, Rookie of the Year. Buddy Hield, Sixth Man of the Year. Amen Thompson, DPOI. Trey Johnson, Most Improved Player, and Tyrese Maxey, Clutch Player once again. Billy Donovan led the Bulls to 78-4 record. First team is DiVincenzo, GG, Kobe, VJ, and Jalen. All-NBA second team is Ray, Shulga, Derrick Jones Jr., Bam, and Debansta. And then your All-NBA third team is Sabonis, Goga, KPJ, Mo Wagner, and Wendell Carter Jr. Here's your all-defensive first team. Here's your all-defensive second team. Here's your all-rookie first team. And here's your all-rookie second team. Now we're going to sim to the playoffs here. The Nuggets are out of here. The Hawks are out of here. The Clippers are out of here. And the 76ers are out of here. And that leaves this playoffs. Okay, we're going to start in the East again. Bulls 78-4, led by Io, Jameer Young, and Mataz. Pistons 65-17, led by Tobias Harris. Pacers 57-25, led by Jarris Walker, Pascal Siakam, and Ray Dennis. Miami Heat that went 54-28, led by Jaime Jaquez. The Nets went 50-32, led by Ron Harper Jr. The Magic went 45-37, led by Wendell and Goga. The Celtics went 38-44, led by Max and Miles. And then the 8th-seeded Toronto Raptors went 34-48, led by Jacoby Walter, Elijah Martin, and Scotty Barnes. Then in the West, we got the Golden State Warriors going 73-9, led by Exum, Moody, Tuhi, and Mo Wagner. They got a big 490s. The Jazz are 65-17, led by Isaiah Collier, John Ace Bailey. The Rockets went 57-25, led by Min Thompson, DFS, Sengun, and Capella. The Thunder went 50. Hey, Russell Westbrook's here. The Thunder went 54-28. You hear that? Yeah, I believe that's the lawnmower man mowing my yard. Thunder 4 seed, led by Aaron Wiggins and Jalen Williams. Bro, hold up. Of course he's mowing right next to where my bedroom is as I'm making the video. Because of course he is. Okay, the Thunder, I already talked about them. The Spurs 53-29, led by Keldon Johnson and Kevin Porter Jr. Harrison Barnes off the bench. Trailblazers 49-33, led by Jameer Watkins and Tim Hardaway Jr. The Suns are 46-36, led by Kobe. And then the 8th seed Minnesota Timberwolves went 44-38, led by Dante DiVincenzo. Alright, back. Had to deal with some issues, that's why I cut the recording suddenly. Anyway, we went over all the teams in the last recording, and now he's going to simulate round 1. Trailblazers get swept by the Rockets. Spurs get swept by the Thunder. Raptors get swept by the Bulls. Suns get swept by the Warriors. Magic get gentlemen swept by the Pacers. Celtics get gentlemen swept by the Pistons. Timberwolves get gentlemen swept by the Jazz. And the Heat get beaten 6 by the Nets. Second round. Nets get swept by the Bulls. Thunder get gentlemen swept by the Warriors. And the Jazz and Rockets and Pistons and Pacers are both going to Game 7. By the way, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the season, this will be the last year. I just wanted to do a quick little 2-season video. So we're going to start out with this Jazz-Rockets game over here in Game 7. See how this game goes. Just the camera, there we go. Okay, so it's close, I'll jump in. Ace Bailey is injured though, but I think he's playing through it. Alright. Derek White's on the Rockets, he's going to inbound it for them. It's to go to conference finals here. Min Thompson. He's going to ISO, get the screen from Capella. He's going to shoot the mid-range jumper and miss it. Capella goes for the rebound but doesn't get it. Ace Bailey going all the way, and he slams it home to bring the Jazz within 3 points. I'm going to lower y'all a little bit so you can see the score. There we go. All right, Thompson now. He's going to go to the basket, and he's going to lay it in. And if the Jazz don't hit a shot here, that should be game. Houston up 95-90. 27 seconds left. Okay, the Jazz are going to inbound it. It's going to be Filipowski inbounding it. He's going to inbound it to Markkanen. Markkanen's going to swing it to Bailey. Over to Collier. Back to Markkanen for 3. It's off. And the Rockets will advance to the conference finals, win 98-90 over the Utah Jazz. All right. Now we got the other game 7, Pistons and Pacers. And the Pistons are going to win this game 106-99 to move on to the conference finals. Now, will there be any game 7s here? The Pistons are swept by the Bulls and the Rockets are swept by the Warriors. Moses Moody, Finals MVP, Conference Finals MVP that is. And Ayo Dosunmu, Conference Finals MVP in the East. Now we got the NBA Finals, Bulls versus Warriors. We have Javar Johnson, Dante Exum, Moses Moody, Alex Tuhey, and Bo Wagner versus Jameer Young, Ayo Dosunmu, Isaac Okoro, Matas Buzelis, and Jalen Smith. This should be a win for the I'm assuming for the Bulls? Yeah. Should be a win for the Bulls, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to sim game by game since this is the final season and final series. We're going to jump in if it's close with 1 minute on either side. And game 1 is not going to be close. Game 1's not going to be close at all. Bulls win 123-113, go up 1-0. Game 2 now. How are the Bulls? They're just coming out swinging. Yeah, and they're going to win again. Bulls win 127-112. Game 3 in Golden State. Can they come back and not go down 3-0? Okay, it's a 3-point game with 1 minute left. Let's see how this game goes. I am not a part of this. In Golden State, to not go down 3-0. Pass it into Wagner. Throws it over to Johnson. Now Johnson's easily the worst player on the court. He throws up a floater. It's no good. Rebound to Sunmu. Throws it up to Jones. Down to Miller in the paint, and it's good. 5-point lead by the Bulls. Johnson for 3. He misses. Dosunmu with the rebound. They give it up to Young. Young. He's going to bring it back out. He's doubled. Throws it over to Collins. Over to Dosunmu. They trap. Over to Olbrich. They come and trap. Over to Dosunmu again. They're going to trap again. Miller. They're doubling every time they get ball. And Miller with the easy layup is good. And with that being said, the Chicago Bulls are going to go up 3-0 after a 106-100 win. Now, Game 4 in Golden State. Can the Warriors keep their season alive, or will it be over? And the Warriors are going to win this one 143-129 to force a Game 5 in Chicago. Should I have jumped in there? I should have jumped in. However, Bulls win 97-91. Look at all these injuries. Young tours right MCL this game. Healed, cracked neck and vertebrae. Jayla Johnson, food poisoning. Dante Exum, broken left kneecap. Jackson Rowe, twisted left knee. But the Chicago Bulls are your NBA, back-to-back NBA champions. I would assume their finals MVP averaging 22, 6, and 8 with a steal and a block each on 54% from the field, 36% from 3, and 95% from the free throw line. And that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time. This has been The Chosen One FN. Peace.